Hello, my friends in Idaho. Are you looking to save some money on your state taxes? Well, I've got 5 ways to do just that. The first one is the Idaho Grocery Credit. This credit is designed to offset the sales tax you pay. As you know, you're paying sales tax on things like food in Idaho, which is somewhat uncommon among state income or state sales tax systems. So Idaho gives you back a credit on your tax return for $120 per person for this grocery credit. Okay, so if you have 5 people in your family, husband, wife, 3 kids, we're talking $600 is what this credit adds up to. And if you're over 65, the amount jumps to $140 per person. Now, the beauty of this is that it's a fully refundable credit. So even if you don't owe any Idaho taxes, you're still getting all of this money back. Number 2, donations to educational entities. Basically, donate money to a nonprofit, public, or private school. When you do this, you get 50% of that donation back as a credit in Idaho. Now, of course, there's limits. If you're single, it's $500. If you're married filing jointly, it's $1,000, $500 or $1,000, right? So we're talking about private or public elementary schools, secondary, high schools, higher education, colleges. Keep in mind the school must be accredited. And this is going to reduce your Idaho state tax bill while helping the state's education. Wonderful, wonderful deal. All right, speaking of education, what about an Idaho 529 plan? Yep, they got them. This plan allows you to make contributions to your own account for future or actually even past educational expenses. Most commonly, this is associated with the intent of saving for your child or maybe even your grandchild's future college education. But it is not limited to just that usage. You can also use these to pay for your child or to pay for someone's K through 12 private tuition for a private school. You can also use it with some limitations to make student loan payments for past expenses. That's why I say you can also use it for past expenses. So what is it? What are we talking here? There's a $6,000 deduction limit for individuals, and then this doubles for married couples. You can deduct up to $12,000 of contributions you make to your 529 plan. And then again, this money can come out through distributions, which are tax-free when you use it to pay for higher education, think college costs, K through 12 private tuition, or student loan payments. This is going to lower your Idaho state taxes and save you money. Okay, we're up to number 4. This is another one that's kind of like donating to educational entities. This one's donating to youth and rehabilitation charities. These are specific charities called out in the Idaho tax code. For example, you've got the Idaho Youth Ranch is the one I see the most, and this is like a thrift store, and you can donate things. So this would be, you get your household goods, your clothing, used stuff you have hanging around the garage, donate that, and you get a special credit on your Idaho tax return. This, again, is 50% of your donation value. The maximum is $100 for individuals, doubles for married couples to $200. So again, like Idaho Youth Ranch, Children's Village is another one. There are more, look them up. Okay, number 5 is the Idaho Child Tax Credit. Now, brace yourself for it. Now it's huge, $205. Okay, I know, maybe not the biggest tax credit, but hey, if you got a couple kids, this can add up, right? So $205 per eligible child. And again, this is gonna reduce your Idaho taxes. You start adding these things up and it gets to be real money. Taxes in Idaho aren't that high to begin with. So if you can cut them, even a couple $100, it's gonna be a big chunk out of those Idaho taxes. Okay. So these are some really good examples of ways you can use credits and deductions to lower your state income tax in Idaho. If you'd like more tips, more tax tricks, more hacks, if you will, like and subscribe to this channel. Who's doing your taxes?